All right, Rodney.
Yes, sir.
Rodney, where'd you grow up? Where are you from originally?
Arcadia, California.
Okay. And tell me about how you grew up. You had both your parents as a kid?
Well, maybe in the beginning, but I don't remember much of that. My dad left, and then my mom was an alcoholic, so maybe that's why he left. I'm not sure. We didn't talk about that.
When did your dad leave? How old were you?
Like maybe 3 or something like that, 2 or 3. And we never really talked about mom. Me didn't really talk about it, I suppose my dad, just don't worry about it, stuff like that. Because she was an alcoholic, and she didn't really. She just tell me to shut up, go away, go in my room, go do something, go play on a freeway, pretty much.
Oh. Were you an only child?
Yeah, yeah. So I stayed around and tried to be with my mom a little bit, just because that's the only thing I knew, And I thought that was kind of like the normal way to grow up, is to be alone, told to shut up and go in your room, and don't bother me. Food was kind of scarce, not always dinner or nothing like that. Or if it was really something thrown together. And then I found out later, well, at the time it still was good, just eating slop and just stuff thrown together, not every day, not all the time. She just tell me something like, well, we don't have any money for food today, don't worry, we'll be okay. And I go, okay, and I go home hungry, go in bed hungry, just like the normal thing for everybody. So I don't really talk to nobody at the time. So then later on, I started, meeting other kids, and she didn't like that too much. So she kind of pulled me out of school, told me to stay home, and she'll teach me. She didn't teach me nothing, but taught me how to drink maybe, She's about 6 or 5 or 6. Started grabbing her, she'd walk off, and I'd grab her a drink, and a couple swigs of it, or even once later on the whole thing, but she would never notice, Put water in the booze and take the booze out and put water in, and she didn't notice, I guess she was pretty gone,
How far did you in school?
I'm sorry?
How far did you in school?
Well, in the beginning, not much, but at the end, like all the way to 10th grade, but I was in bad boy classes and stuff like that, special eds and stuff like that, do one paper and stuff like that during school.
Where'd your life go after that?
Well, like 13 or something like that, I started having blackouts, so I couldn't really remember much of the day. Once the day got started, I was pretty much drunk from the night before, So once I had those couple more drinks in the morning, my day was just like, I don't know what the fuck happened. Excuse my language, but I didn't understand anything that was going on. People tell me the next day, "What'd you do this for? What'd you do that? What are you talking about?" And I didn't remember. So I just played it off like I didn't remember, or you guys are crazy, blow it off, But it didn't really work out too good. And then that's why I started the bad boy classes. I just told them I don't understand what's going on. And people are accusing me of this and accusing me of that, and they're full of it. So they would tell me, okay, just do your little paperwork and carry on. Backing up a little bit, I flunked 3rd grade because I had some beer in my show and tell box. I didn't know there was not a beer, but a little bottle of whiskey in there. And I said, "What is this?" I go, "Oh, I don't know whose that is. It's my mom's, maybe, She wants to stash it in here." Okay. And then they talked to the principal, and then they expelled me, So I had to take 3rd grade over. That didn't go over well either with me, Just the whole thing was just kind of troublesome, because of my mom. She raised me to think that this is all norm, and then I come to find out that it's not, So it kind of threw me for a loop, Maybe it had something to do with me being here now. I don't know. Shortly after having all the blackouts and stuff, I ended up doing some bad stuff, and ended up in jail, Been in jail most of my life because of that. But I would get out, and I think I'm okay, and I could drink again. Well, as soon as I started drinking again, I was back to the same. You know how I don't know if you've ever been to AA. They say it gets worse. It gets worse when you start again. You start over again where you were before. You know, after a short period of time. And that's true, you know, because that's what happened to me.
What kind of offenses?
God, burglary, burglary, that's what caused my stroke. Burglary, guns, discharging guns in city limits, concealed weapons, fighting, of course, under the influence, a lot. I had, not really funny, but the lady in the Twin Towers, she goes, "What is an 11550B?" I said, "It's under the influence. Why?" And she goes, "Do you have 36 of those?" And I kind of laughed at the time, you know, because it was just funny. You got 90 days and you did 45 of them each time, you know. And then burglaries, again, criminal threats, you know.
Are these all alcohol driven?
Yeah, people pushing my buttons, you know. So then I'd lash out, you know, and tell them, "I'll kill you, man. Back the fuck away from me. I'll kill your fucking ass. You know, as soon as you turn your back, I'll stab you in the fucking neck, you know." And they call a cop, say something, and bam. So I've done 6 years with 80%, 4 times. And that's 4 years, 10 months each time. But since 91, I've pretty much been in prison. You know, I haven't been out here much. But every time I do, I go right back to this because it's the only thing I know. You know, body's craving it. Even though after 4 years, it's still, I drank a lot of Pruno in there. That's probably why. But yeah, just gotta keep it going. And if I don't, I know the sickness I'm gonna have, just like I had in there. It's not worth it to me, you know.
How was it going to prison or jail without the alcohol?
How was it?
Yeah. They make you go cold turkey?
Oh yeah. Oh God, yeah. I was shaking, and sometimes they give you a pill, but it didn't do anything to you. No, you just sit there and shake and ask people to give you your sweets and stuff like that. Same as like heroin now. Now they do. I didn't know that then, but now I notice that they do the same thing they do with heroin. It's the same thing I want with sweets because they give me sugar and I don't know what it does to you, but it does something about the alcohol. It helps you out. But I'd go about maybe a month and a half, sometimes 2, without no alcohol, and then I'm just going nuts. Then I tweaked my brain a little bit by doing that, you know. Like they say, wet brain, whatever. I had cirrhosis of the liver by 17. But the biggest part was the kicking it in the county jail, and which made everybody leave me alone in the beginning. But later on, they did. Once I would come out of that, then I'd be in the fights and everything because they'd start saying stupid stuff, you know, and I just couldn't handle that, you know. And I started really young. Just, why are you talking to me like that? I don't know you, you know. We can be okay. We can be friends. White boy, you know, about there. I get along with black, great, man, you know. But they don't get along with me for some reason, you know.
Do you have children of your own?
No.
Do you have kids?
No. I wanted to. I had one tubular pregnancy with a girl, but nobody. Once that first one, then I started thinking, you know, wait a minute, man. You don't. The kids don't deserve you. You know, the kids don't deserve to be raised by you or even to be thought of by you. So, pretty much stopped seeing anybody. You know.
You ever been in love?
Yeah, I've been in love with a few times, but I never pursued it. You know, because it's like, am I gonna pursue something that I can't take care of? You know. Yeah. My whole life's fucked up, man.
So you've been drinking pretty much your whole life.
Yeah, I've been drinking. Yeah.
Except for the breaks in jail.
Yeah, even in jail I drank, man.
Yeah.
Making Pruno, I don't know how to make the Pruno now, you know. But yeah, it's you know, it's a touchy subject you just hit, man. But yeah, I've been in love lots of times. I've been in love down here, man. But I won't approach it.
Where are you staying now?
Just in a few different places, wherever I can. You know, I push the damn sickle right there until somebody takes it. The bike guys take it, and
you just crash wherever you can.
Yeah, sleep wherever I can.
And how do you make money?
Sometimes, you know, just pretty much just ask for money, you know. doesn't always work that well anymore because of a pandemic. It screwed me up. I had a couple strokes out here.
We do.
Twice. Yeah.
How old are you now?
Huh?
How old are you now?
Now 61. Yeah, 61. 2 strokes and congestive heart failure. I think it's all to do with alcohol, pretty much.
You probably would see that your life took the turns that it did because of alcohol, right?
Guaranteed.
Alcohol drove your life,
Yeah, yeah. And I can't stop it.
even as a young child.
Even as a young child, and I thought it was, like I said, man, you know, I see my mom and she explained to me this is the way it is, you know. I'm like this because that's the way it is. Makes my life tolerable, and, you know, and I can raise you without your dad, da 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 da. You know, your dad was this and that. And she'd say, why do you say that? And she goes, it's true. Well, I come to find out my dad was good, and he was not a piece of shit, you know. But he didn't want me around, not after being with my mom that long.
And you've been homeless for how long?
4 years now, maybe 5, maybe almost 5. Yeah.
Have you had jobs?
Huh?
Have you had jobs?
No.
No.
It's really, really something to try and even to talk to people, man. To try to talk to you even is a little hard, you know. I don't really talk to that many people.
Do you have friends?
No, not really. Couple, and then they try and do something, and I just, you know, I've had, you know, through the times I've had a couple, but man, they always want this or they want that, and I go, man, I have nothing like that. And they go, like, do you have a driver's license? And, you know, they always try to work something out of you, especially when they found out, you know, that I'm drunk half the damn time, and they think I don't remember everything. I don't, but I remember them, you know, and it's a hard thing, dude. It's a hard thing to have people always want to get your license and your Social Security and try and, you know, do things like that. And I guess I go for it sometimes when I'm drunk, you know.
What is the lowest point of your? What's been the lowest point of your life?
Down here.
Today?
Down here. Living down here, wishing I could be with my mom. My mom's dead now. Cirrhosis of the liver, she died from that. And I don't even know who my dad is, you know? But, I don't know. I really can't honestly say when's my lowest point in my life. Maybe the low, if I look back, I would say being there with my mom, you know? Why did I have to get raised like that and turn out like this, you know? Do I blame her? No, you know, but do I? Yeah, you know, I don't, but I do. You know, I mean, I can only think that she did the best she could, you know? And it's a real bitch to think about that, man. How could this lady want to have this kid around you can't even take care of, you know? What the fuck? Throw me to somebody. Let me go wherever the fuck I was supposed to go or whatever, man. Just let me go to my dad, you know? But
What emotions do you go through now? You get
sadness, man, a lot, bro.
Are you angry as well?
Oh, man, I'm angry. So angry when that's why I don't talk to people, man. Man. My hands, my fucking just fucked up, man. You know? Teeth all kicked in, you know? They can hit me as much as they want, and they can bother me a bit. And I just get up and go, what the fuck's that for, you know? And here they come again, you know, with a couple more guys, you know? You can't do it by yourself, you know? You remind me of jail, you know? Because the Southsiders trying to attack you, just one Southsider attacks you, then all of them come after you, you know? And now it seems like some of the tough black guys out here will do that same. Tough black guys will attack you by themselves, but most of them pussies ones, they'll get their buddies and all that. You know, they'll whistle and, you know, all this woo-woo bullshit they do. And they go, go ahead, man. You don't give a fuck. Do what you're gonna do, man.
What do you think that's all about? Is it racism or is it?
It's not about racism. It's about them being in little gangs and this and that. You know, because you can't.
But why are they picking on an alcoholic who's on the street?
I don't think they know. I don't think they know what they're about.
Why would they be picking on you in the first place?
I'm thinking of me and my money, maybe. I don't know. They can just. I'm always by myself, you know. So hey, come here, white boy. Man, what? What's up? You know, stop. What's up, man? How you doing? What's up, man? Rodney, you know. And then they're like, got any money, man? And they go, no, I don't have any money. But let me see your pockets. You ain't gonna fucking touch my pockets, dude. Even if I had not a penny. You know, you're not gonna touch my fucking pocket. What the fuck's wrong with you, man? You know? You get some pussy? You know, you're not gonna do that to me. And then here we go. There it starts, you know? And I should just shut up. Maybe I should just shut up and let him do it, but that rubs me the wrong way, man. How would you feel if somebody asked you that, you know? It's hard, man. It's fucked up, man.
How much do you drink?
Probably like, if I have enough money, maybe 4 or 5 is, 8 of these a day at least. At least, if not more.
What does your typical day look like? You wake up and...
Wake up, go get a beer, for sure. And then go start maybe just asking for money, trying to get some more beer, some cigarettes. And then just try and think about these fucking how to get out of this, you know? My first couple beers would take me there. Almost every day, you know? But I can't remember that much stuff because of my stroke. A couple strokes, and then it's like I gotta, you know, bring it back. You know, each time I have to bring it back to where I was. Oh man, I said this shit yesterday, you know. And so I have to remember that stuff. It's just one from my alcoholism. It fucked me up. I can't remember a lot. Another, the stroke thing is my speech gets messed up, and I feel like I'm slurring and all this and that. Like, I'm trying not to say that to you right now because that's what I feel like I'm doing. But I'm trying not to. Like I can look at your shirt and go, your shirt's a nice, and I can't even fucking say blue, you know? Whatever. I just can't say it. You know, like, whatever it is I'm looking at, I can't say what I can look at it and I say something that's 100 times during my life.
That's a result from your stroke?
Yeah, and I can't say what the fuck I'm trying to say, you know? Terrible, but you know it's going all right, I guess. You know, this is gonna help me a lot right here. You know, I can finally get some shoes and some medication for my leg. My leg's all screwed up, man. See, it starts way over here, and goes around, up, and then all the way up here. And started to come up to here, really see the spot right here.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. This infection's going up my leg because I can't afford to buy the medicine, you know. I can't take penicillin or that normal moxicillin. So I take this other stuff, and the nurse helped me. Not the nurse, the pharmacy lady helped me. She said, "You don't have a phone?" I go, "No, not right now. I don't." She said, GoodRx. She put me in her phone as a contact, and then put me GoodRx and split my medicine in half, you know. And I still can't get the money, you know. It's fucked up. To drink is, not to drink is, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna start that shit, you know. To have myself go through all that tremors and all that stuff out here. No, I can't do that, you know. I'd rather they cut my leg off rather than me stop drinking and whatever morning every day. You know what I mean? It's fucking just miserable to not have a drink, and then it's gonna be more miserable without my leg. But before the pandemic, I was fine, man. I was get a lot of money and everything. Now people don't even want to look at you, man. You know.
What's your biggest regret, Rodney?
I'm sorry?
What's your biggest regret?
The pandemic. The biggest regret is this pandemic shit, man. Yeah, I say I can't get any money like I used to, you know. And yeah, man, I'm just gonna make sure I have a beer rather than worry about my legs, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like $25 for the medicine for this. It was 55, but the lady cut it in half, and then I told her, I said, I can't get that money, man. I still can't do it. And she goes, why? I go, because I gotta have this, you know. I pulled my bottle out of I had a bottle at the time. Pulled my bottle, because I have to have this. I'd rather lose my leg than to have to stop, you know. To go through the misery every day of losing that, you know. I'd rather not have a leg and just go through that misery, you know, than to be just a drag, man, you know. it's part of the reason I'm here today is to try and get enough money to maybe to get that. You know, and it's not that much. Tetracycline's expensive though, you know, and I have to do 30 days to get rid of it. And it's been a long time since I had any infections like that. But just, I don't know, it's just, I need something to change my life, man. I need something, God to come in or devil to come in or whatever. Somebody, you know? But and thank you for your time too, man.
Yeah. So thank you, Rodney.
I'd sure like to see this in video, you know, and maybe on YouTube.
Yeah.